What's up, guys? Time to show off a new build. We've got a blue classic dial. This is one that looms, though it's a pain to get all these lights off. Maybe we'll be able to kind of show it off even with these lights on. There we go. It's a good looking dial, right? So, blue classic dial. I did a set of black pointer hands in there in a brushed 170 case. This is a bit larger of a case. It's still a 41, but it just has a bigger presence on the wrist. Bead blasted and star engraved crown. Did a matte blue shark tooth bezel with a silver and black scandi insert. Lasered, actually milled and then lasered star circle caseback, as well as a black PVD preview buckle. And then this is on a super pliable and soft wristband strap, a good looking blue that goes with the dial nicely, and black stitching. So since we had black stitching, I did the black hands and the black buckle, and you have your black accents on the scandi insert. So that's the build. As with every build, oh wait, bezel. It'll go left, it'll go right. It is a tension ring bezel, so non-click style. Automatic mechanical. It's got a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping your time. But if you're going to be driving, not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit. Otherwise, you could lose time because it is not putting any wind in there. So what you're going to do is you're going to back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking. You're going to be off the crown tube. You're going to feel a little bit of play there, so you know you're off it. You'll also feel it and hear it click. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn that way, clockwise as you're looking at it, or away from you. Turning it back towards you does not wind it, but it is a lot easier to keep your finger spacing, which is what I'm trying to do. Because every once in a while I'm threading it on, but you can just back it right back off, and then put a little tension on there, keeping it in that first position. 4 or 5 seconds of that mixed with the rotor movement will keep your time throughout the day, and if you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you'll max out your 31-hour plus power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. Does not have a hacking movement, so that second hand's going to keep going. You also notice you've got a wobble crown. This deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you are not putting any adverse pressure on the keyless works. Alexa, what time is it? 10:16 p.m. Push it over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. It's going to come in a slider box, an Atlas pillow. It's going to come with a few things as well. Watch cleaner to keep this build looking nice. Everything here in the center, it's good on a glass and metal, so non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. That along with a microfiber. You're going to get a leather conditioner, though you probably don't need it on this strap. You might use it on other stuff that's a little bit more stiff. Apply it on the front and back of the strap, let it soak in. Remove any excess using a rag or something. Don't use a microfiber. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like Polywatch, and it's for your domed acrylic glass. You can scratch it. If you do, put a tiny bit of that on it and buff it out with your microfiber, the other one that's included. If the scratch is up and down, just go left and right, filling that scratch, haze it, and buff it out. If it's still there, give it a little bit of time, let it solidify, and then revisit it and do it once more. And that's the build. You have a brushed case. If you ever nick this up, use the green side of a Scotch-Brite. Man, And if it's on the head up here, just do single passes. Don't go back and forth or you'll get a straight line. You want a curved run. So just kind of push against it. If it's on the side, single passes. You can go back and forth on this if you want, but just make sure that you're not going like this, because you'll get straight lines instead of a curved line. But just use the green side of a Scotch-Brite for that. And you won't actually be removing the scratch, you're just going to be blending the scratch in. So it's normally what you'd use on like one of your double lock clasps if you had like a metal band. That's how you get that desk scratch out. But that's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. This will be available in the event tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as a promo poll. Thanks, guys.